Yes, welcome to it. It's a good old Wednesday morning. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show Express on SABC3. Time for us right now to get down and dirty into the engines of the hottest rides right now. Mr. Ciro is joining us from Overdrive TV, talking about the latest in the motor world right now, which was the New York Motor Show, right?
New York Auto Show, yes. It's actually just wrapped up in New York, weirdly enough.
Exactly. Were you there?
I wasn't. I wasn't. And it's one of those shows that I'd really love to go to, mostly so that I can go to New York and then obviously go and see the cars as well, at the same time.
True that. But what was exciting about this year's show?
Okay, quite a few things, right? So I want to start with this. We have spoken about it before on the show, but I've got a different version of it to show you. So it's the Ford Mustang, and I am extraordinarily excited about this car.
That car looks beastly.
Yeah, it's, I mean, they showed off a 50th anniversary version. There it is, which just seems to have nicer wheels and whiter paint, and that's about it, really.
It's long, very long.
But they also showed off this, the Mustang convertible. Now, that actually has a special paint job which allows the drool to run off it. So, you know, when you get home after driving it through Camps Bay, you don't have to clean it. I'm really excited about that.
Oh, wow.
So, Ford has developed a couple of smaller turbo engines because petrol is so hideously expensive.
Yeah.
But they'll also be putting a 5-litre V8 in it called a Coyote, obviously, because it's American. And I've heard a rumour that South African Ford won't be bringing the V8 here, and I would just like to say, please, Ford, don't make me big on TV. It's embarrassing.
He's not
just
doing it
bring
right
the
now.
V8.
He's not doing it right now. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. But okay, cool. I mean, that's a very, very exciting car, and I think the
really
strip
cool.
down here on Beach Road will be quite decorated in them when they do come around.
I mean, muscle cars were a really big part of South African culture in the 60s and 70s, and it's just nice that they're coming back.
Cool stuff.
All right, so something we're a bit more used to, the Land Rover Discovery. Yes. Now, it's kind of stayed the same for a long time, right?
It has.
It's kind of boxy and big.
But cool in a way as well.
But
it's like,
really cool.
You know, Dad can be like an outdoor person, but also rock a suit to a meeting in that. But what do they have? What have they done now?
You hit the nail on the head, right? I mean, it's such a versatile car. You can show up at a film premiere, or you can drive through Botswana in it, which is actually something I did last month or 2 months ago. So they've changed the whole concept completely, and they're calling it the Discovery Sport, and it looks completely different. They've actually confirmed this for production, which is really cool. They showed it off.
It looks a bit X5-y though, in the back. It looks very X5-y for me.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there. But I mean, the front of it looks very much like the Range Rover Sport. And I was like, but you guys make a Range Rover Sport already. Like, so what are we doing here?
It's weird.
But anyway, it has really cool doors. We've got a shot of the doors. I hope it comes up. There we go. So So it's got rear suicide doors, which is really cool. And then if you notice, it's got no B-pillar. So that's the bit where the front door and the back door would fit.
Yes.
It's gone. So you've just got this massive entry bay.
Dude, you could do like swan dives through the middle of the car. So cool.
It's going to be really cool. So looking forward to that probably in about 2016. But they did show it off already.
Cool stuff.
So this next one, right? We're back to muscle car territory. This is called the Corvette Z06 Convertible.
Okay.
And it looks like it wants to flirt with your wife and then set your patio furniture on fire. Look at this thing. That is just going to cause problems, this car.
Oh, no.
It's mean. It's a mean-looking car.
Okay.
So this will have a 6.2-litre supercharged V8 with, wait for it, 625 horsepower, which is 466. Now, to put that in perspective, Aston Martins, BMW M5s, Audi R8s, those have about 410 kilowatts.
Yeah?
So that's got 466 kilowatts, and you can still order it with a manual gearbox.
Oh my word. That's where you stop, right? You stop at the light, at the traffic light, and just before everyone goes, you just like wind down your window and you go, yeah!
Well, I couldn't pull that off. You can. But I mean, this is in a day and age where Ferrari do not make manual gearboxes anymore.
Wow.
You cannot buy a Ferrari without a flappy paddle.
Why do you think they do that, though?
I think they just sort of realized that humans are too slow at changing gears and robots are better. So that's it. So it's gone. But Americans are still like, no, we'll give you stick shift. You can have the stick shift.
Get your stick shift on. Yeah.
So I think we should probably cover a car that South Africans will be able to buy and will probably buy because it will be affordable. That's the new Hyundai Sonata. Now the last one, bit hit or miss for me. looks a bit funny. The engine wasn't particularly fantastic. The drive wasn't fantastic. But it was a big car at a good price. The new one looks really, really nice. I think they've done a great job with the styling. And I expect that to have a lot of big car features, big luxury car features.
So would you say like the ultimate luxury in terms of family car?
You know what? I think as far as sedans go, Korean sedans go, that's going to be pretty hard to beat. And I think it's going to actually rival the German sedans for quality, but probably slightly less on price. The thing is, to build a good car costs a lot of money. And I think that's what Hyundai is experiencing right now. Difficult to beat the Germans on price and luxury.
Very cool. So thank you very much. Always appreciate your insights, giving us the latest on the New York Auto Show. That is Mr. Ciro. Follow him at Overdrive TV. Also, you've got your own handle, right?
Yeah, indeed, Ciro DS.
At Ciro DS. Well, right now from the latest in all things auto, let's catch up with the latest headlines of the news.